Hi everyone, this is Emily Curtis and I'm going to talk to you today about stone. But first we have a few terms we need to go over. First, there's anchor, and this is used to tie building units together and provide a means where other structural or finished materials can be attached and secured to the basic structure. Next, there's ashlar, which is a squared building stone that's cut into square and rectangular shapes and installed in a pattern. Within ashlar there are broken ashlar, which is laid in a random pattern, regular coursed ashlar, which is laid in an orderly pattern. Next, there's cleft face, which is a stone that has an uneven surface. This surface is created by splitting the stone at a natural weak spot. Then, there's cobble, which is a way of laying stone, usually using partially rounded rocks for paving. Dimension stone is natural stone or rock that has been cut to a specific size or shape, and they are usually less than 3/4 of an inch thick. Then there's fieldstone, which is unfinished stone found in or on the surface of the soil. And then we have finishes. There's several finishes. The first one is polished, which is a high glossy finish and it reflects light easily. Then there's honed, which is a dull glossy finish and it's slip resistant. Rubbed, which is a smooth finish achieved by using an abrasive to remove rough surface irregularities. Rough sawn is used as originally cut without smoothing or sanding. And then flamed and thermal, which is a finish achieved by intensely heating the surface of the stone. Thermal finishes are usually applied to granite. And then sandblasted, which is where a blast of air or steam with an abrasive such as sand is used to clean, smooth the surface of stone, glass, or metal. Then there's a cleft, which is roughed surface stones that are cleaved along a natural seam and are referred to as a natural cleft. And irregularly regular is a split in the stone. Flagstone is an even layered sedimentary rock that can be split into paving stones. Gauged is a material that has been ground into a specific shape or size. Igneous is a rock that forms from the cooling of molten magma. Joint is the space between two stones. And then limestone is a sedimentary rock composed largely of calcium carbonate. Many limestones are composed from skeletal fragments of marine organisms such as coral or foraminifera. Limestone has numerous uses, including as a building material, as aggregate to form the base of roads, as white pigment or filler in products such as toothpaste or paints, and as a chemical feedstock. A lintel is a horizontal structure, such as a beam that goes over the opening of a door to support the structure or wall above it. Metamorphic is the transformation of an existing rock type, the protolith, in a process called metamorphism, which means change in form. The protolith is subject to heat and pressure, causing profound physical and/or chemical change, for example in marble. Mason is constructing, shaping, arranging, and installing natural rock, brick, or tile. Mohs scale was created in 1812 by the German geologist and mineralogist Friedrich Mohs and is one of the several definitions of hardness in material science. The method of comparing hardness by seeing which minerals can scratch others. Monument stone is rough finished stone that meets the same requirements as dimension stone and is used for gravestones, monuments, and so forth. Quarrying. A quarry is a type of open pit mine from which rock or minerals are extracted. Quarries are generally used for extracting building materials and are obtained by blasting, cutting, and digging. The quarry face is a stone with a rough, unpolished surface straight from the quarry. A quoin is a cornerstone that anchors the building wall and may act as a structural or decorative element. Rubble is broken stone of irregular size, shape, and texture. Rusticated is a texture produced in ashlar masonry with deep-cut V or square joints to contrast with smooth masonry. Sedimentary is a type of rock that is formed by sedimentation or erosion of material at the Earth's surface and within bodies of water. Strata is a sequence of rock layers with distinctive horizontal layers. There are 3 types of rock or stone. The first is igneous, then sedimentary, and metamorphic. Igneous rocks are formed when molten magma cools and are divided into 2 main categories: plutonic rock and volcanic rock. Plutonic or intrusive rocks result when magma cools and crystallizes slowly within the Earth's crust, for example, granite, while volcanic or extrusive rocks result from magma reaching the surface either as lava or fragmental ejecta, like pumice and basalt. Igneous is the hardest type of rock. Sedimentary rocks are softer than igneous and are formed by deposition of other clastic sediments, organic matter, or chemical precipitates, followed by compaction of the particulate matter and cementation during diagenesis. Sedimentary rocks form at or near the Earth's surface. Mud rocks comprise 65% like mudstone, shale, and siltstone. Sandstones have 20 to 25%, and carbonate to 10 to 15% like limestone and dolostone. Metamorphic rocks are formed by subjecting any rock type, including previously formed metamorphic rock, to different temperature and pressure conditions than those in which the original rock was formed. These temperatures and pressures are always higher than those at the Earth's surface and must be sufficiently high so as to change the original minerals into other mineral types, or else into other forms of the same minerals, like recrystallization. Quarrying. A quarry is a type of open pit mine from which rock or minerals are extracted. Quarries are generally used for extracting building materials such as dimension stone, construction aggregate, riprap, sand, and gravel. Next, there's a few videos on how the quarrying process works.